So whatever it is that you have to do, whatever you have to let go of, whatever you have to sacrifice, let it go. If you're staying in an apartment that you know you're overpaying for, but you want to save $10,000 this year, $20,000 this year, but that apartment is just the reason why you can't save a dime, let it go. Hi guys, it's your girl Shanez back with another video. What's goody in the hoodie? Y'all can already tell by the title what this video is going to be about. It is day 1 of 2025. It's literally January 1st 2025, and I also have to be productive today, so I'm going to be recording and uploading this video today in the same day. It's 1:52 p.m. and I still have a lot of things to do today, so I'm gonna give it to you. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna go to the places that we want to go in 2025 in Jesus' name. Make sure you subscribe if you're feeling my vibes, and let's get right into it. I have 5 or 6 points that I'm gonna go over with you guys, and we're gonna lock in. We're gonna lock in. You're gonna lock in. Send this to your friends, your homegirls, your best friend, anyone that you're trying to see go to the next level, or that you want to take to the next level with you and you know that they want to go. Clock it. Send this to them. Y'all lock in together. Drop a comment down below if you know that you're ready to lock in. Drop a comment and say lock in the comments with the pink heart emoji. I have notes, so if I look down, I'm referring to my notes. So let's get into it. I am not one that full-blown believes in New Year resolutions. However, I do believe that you should be constantly changing. You should be constantly trying to do better. And, you know, I feel like if doing it at the start of a new year is going to help you, then that's okay. But just make sure that you're fully locking in and that you know that it's things that you're going to be able to withstand and that you're going to be able to do long term. Don't start off saying, oh, 2025, I'm going to run 20 miles a day if you know that you're not going to do that. But I do want to give you some tips of how, no matter what, 2025 will be your best year yet. Number 1, and I'm going to start off with this one because I feel like a lot of people get into this mentality at the beginning of a new year, and it's really only setting yourself up for failure. And it's stop being so hard on yourself. Stop being so hard on yourself. That's something that I have to do because I'm very, very hard on myself. When things aren't going the way I want them to go, even if I'm working towards it, I'm extremely hard on myself, and that's something that I am going to stop doing because in 2025, I don't have room for that. I can't be hard on myself. I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm going to work as hard as I have to work, but if things don't check out, then they just don't check out. That's not in the plans that God had for me. But I'm going to stop being hard on myself, and you should too. Go to therapy. Start prioritizing self-care. I'm a self-care queen. I promise you, I do self-care every day, a form of self-care every day. I might not be going to get my nails done every day or getting my hair done every day, but I am doing self-care every day. I'm waking up, I'm starting my morning slow. I'm waking up, I'm making myself a nice cup of coffee or making myself breakfast. If I want a home-cooked meal, I'm making myself a home-cooked meal. I'm doing some form of self-care every single day. I listen to myself and I listen to what I feel like I need. If I feel like I need a slow morning of doing nothing, even though I know that I need to be maybe editing or recording a video, I'm going to have a nice balance. I'm going to be gentle with myself. I'm going to say, you know what, for the past 3 days, you've been going hard. You've been waking up early. You've been working. Today, your body is saying you need a slow morning. Your brain is saying you need a slow morning. Give yourself a slow morning. And that's what I do. Stop being hard on yourself. Being hard on yourself pushes you to go harder, and that is not what we should be trying to do. We should be trying to work steady. Work hard, but work steady. Not work so much to a place where you're going to burn yourself out, or worry yourself so much to a place where you're going to burn yourself out. Be gentle with yourself. Get in therapy. If you're not in therapy, get a therapist. I have a therapist. I think everyone should have a therapist. Get in therapy. Even if you're not going 2-3 times a week, you can go twice a month, once a month, once every 2 months. Go to therapy. Cancel out those negative thoughts. And when I talk to y'all about this, I'm also talking to myself, because when you're hard on yourself, you think not negatively, but you're hard on yourself, so you're not gentle with yourself, and that little voice in your head that's like, you need to be doing this or you need to be doing that, cancel it out with a nice voice. When that mean voice says, oh, You were supposed to do this today and you didn't do it. Or you were supposed to go to the gym today and you didn't go. You're fat. You're gonna be fat. Like, you're not gonna get it together. I don't know if y'all voice talk to y'all like that, but I know it's somebody that's watching this video whose voice talks to them like that. My voice talks to me like that sometimes, and I have to go back in with the nice voice and be like, it's okay. You do need to be in the gym. You should have went to the gym, but it's okay. That means that tomorrow you have to go. You can't make an excuse. Tomorrow you have to go. But we're not gonna be hard on ourselves about this today. So stop letting that mean voice in your head, stop letting it overpower your entire brain. That mean voice is not, it's not what's gonna make you be successful. Honestly, it's the enemy. It's the devil. Okay, that voice is not of God. God is a loving, he's a loving spirit. He's not an evil spirit. He's not a dark spirit. He's not a mean spirit. He's a loving spirit. So whenever you're not being loving in your head, you automatically know that's the enemy. Cancel that out. Treat yourself with love. Handle yourself with love. Handle yourself with care. That also helps you be sure that you're not, you know, bringing terrible people into your life because you don't treat yourself good, so you don't know when someone else is treating you bad. So work on that. Number one, just be gentle with yourself. Stop being hard on yourself. That's literally number one. That's it. You see how easy that is? Whenever you hear that voice in your head, just say, nah, we're not doing that. You gotta go. Whatever your name is, Lyric, it's okay. That means tomorrow you got to get your butt up and you got to go to the gym. But today, it's okay. Today, you know what? Because you didn't go to the gym, tomorrow, I mean, today, since you didn't go to the gym, today, you can't eat Big Bag. Because you can't do both. Now I feel better about myself. Because it's like, okay, I didn't go to the gym, but I also didn't eat, you know, a whole Big Bag meal either. I kept it cute, mindful, and demure. That's how you make yourself feel better, and that's how you continue to have progress. Number two, which I feel like is the biggest one. Okay, it's not the biggest one. It's not the biggest one, but it is a big one. It is be consistent. Okay, I feel like this has been something that I have struggled with my entire life. I have ADHD. I have severe ADHD. I was diagnosed at a very young age with ADHD, and I'm one of those people that never grew out of it. I'm one of those people that at 28 years old, I still jump around like a rabbit, like an Energizer bunny, like a kid. I'll probably have a childlike soul, a childlike, you know, demeanor about me until the day that I pass from this earth, because my ADHD is so severe. It gives me a bright personality, a bubbly personality, but it's also why I'm sitting on this video talking 10 miles a minute. I have such severe ADHD that I have to slow myself down. And so because of that ADHD and just the mean voice in my head that I told y'all that we're not doing so we can, you know, continue to be successful, yeah, that mean voice and my ADHD together, terrible. It prevents me from being consistent. If y'all don't know, which a lot of y'all are new to my channel, so you probably don't know, I have been wanting to do YouTube for a very, very, very long time. I was monetized back in, like, I want to say 2016 or 2017 or something like that. I was monetized for a good run. I never got big YouTube checks because I was always a small channel, but I was getting, like, you know, 100 a month, 250 a month. I want to say, like, the biggest I got one time was like 300 a month or something like that. But I was monetized, and even back then I wasn't that consistent, but I was consistent enough to where I was saying I wanted to do it and I was doing it. Now I will say that I'm in a much better place now since I'm doing it. I actually am viewing it from a better space, so I'm able to be much more consistent. But you know, this is not my first rodeo with my YouTube channel. That's why when you look at my subscribers, it does say that I have 5,000, but that's from way back years ago whenever I was posting, you know. And so consistency is something that I feel like I battle with. It's something I feel like a lot of people battle with, and I feel like it is the #1 dream killer. It's the #1 goal killer. It's the #1 success killer. It's the #1 progress killer, because consistency is what literally builds success. If you start something today and you stop it tomorrow, if 5 days later you were gonna have you were gonna catapult, you failed, because on the second day you stopped. I know it's hard to keep going and to be consistent whenever you're, you know, going after something for so long and you're still not seeing success, but I promise you consistency It's one of the most important things, and if you give up on that, you're giving up on your dream, you're giving up on your goals, you're giving up on whatever it is you say you want to do if you're not continuing to be consistent, no matter what. No matter what. And I'm not preaching to you, I'm preaching to me too. All these things that I'm telling you are things that I'm going to be working on, you know, this year and period, so that I can reach the levels that I want to reach. So it's not just you, honey, it's me too. Whatever you got to do to be consistent, do it. Whatever you have to sacrifice to be consistent, do it. Whether that's a person, a place, or a thing. No matter what it is you have to sacrifice to be consistent, to go where you want to go, drop it. Drop it. Do not carry dead weight. If you know, and I'm not saying this about like a job or income or paying bills or anything like that. I am not your God. I am not God. I am not telling you, oh, if that job is in the way, quit that job. I'm not saying that. I'm not going to say that. I do believe that, you know, we have to have healthy levels of this stuff. But if something is in your way, if your mind is in your way, change it. If a person is dragging you down, drop them. If it's something that you could downgrade in your life, downgrade it. Whatever you have to do to allow you to stay in a mental space that lets you be consistent, do it. I don't care what people think. I don't care what people say. You know what's best for you. No one. It's a girl that I love watching. I love her content. Her channel name is Table for Two Podcast. Her name is Drika. She also has a YouTube channel. I mean, she has a YouTube channel, but she also has a TikTok. And she... Y'all, I don't know why my brain just went blank like that, but she says something that I have officially engraved into my brain. These people don't have a heaven or a hell to put you in. Drop it. Drop it. I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to me. Let whatever it is go. It doesn't matter what you got to do to be consistent. Make it happen. No excuses. The next thing is take care of your body. 2025, take care of your body. Mind you, everything that I say to y'all are things that I'm doing, and I'm just sharing it with y'all to help my girls out, because this is a channel for the girls. Okay, take care of your body. Even if you're not a gym girly, if you don't want to go to the gym, if you don't want to be a gym girly, if you are not a gym girly, that's okay. You can lose weight by being mindful of what you eat, because honestly, losing, and it's not even about losing weight, okay? I'm speaking from a losing weight perspective because that's something that I want to do, and I know that that can be that is a lot of people's goals, because we have just gotten so dang big. Not everybody, but I have, and it's somebody I'm talking to. We done got so dang big, okay? To where we really, you know, it's not all gym. It's 80% diet. So be mindful of what you eat. Find some substitutes for some of those meals that you like. Them big back meals, cook them at home. Cook them with, don't use Crisco, okay? Use some avocado oil. Don't use a whole stick of butter. Use a quarter of butter. It still tastes good, y'all. Train your taste buds. Train your taste buds to eat better meals. I promise you, y'all, God, please, please. I don't want to go into 26 any bigger than what I am, okay? If I say the size I am now, I don't like it, but okay. At least I ain't let it get too far. But any bigger than what I am, it's just like, you don't really let yourself go. And it's not even just about weight, y'all. Taking care of your body is so important, because whatever you feed your mouth, you're feeding your brain. Some of these foods that we eat, and I'm not a health conscious, health nut, nothing like that, but some of these foods that we eat are so bad for our brain. I know that there are foods that I'm eating that are worse off for my ADHD. I know that there are foods that give me brain fog. I know it. I'm just not being mindful. So taking care of my body is not just for my weight. That's a perk for me. But it's also because I genuinely know that what we eat affects our brain. What we eat slows us down, makes us laggy. If you're trying to wake up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and chase your dreams, and you're eating big back Waffle House meals when you wake up in the morning, now you sleepy, now you got the itis, now you tired. Now you can't go throughout the rest of your day because you ate big back. So it all affects everything. All this stuff goes together, y'all. Take care of your body. Take care of your body, because God gave you this body. He gave it to you. Take care of it. This is not ours forever. We are on borrowed time. Let's not shorten our time even more by what we're putting into our mouths or what we're doing with our bodies. That also means smoking and drinking in excessive amounts. Stop. Stop, y'all. Take care of your body. You don't have to drink. You don't have to smoke. And if you have to smoke and drink so much to where it's bad for you, you need a therapist. You need another hobby. Go find something else to do. I don't mind it's the devil's playground. Okay, if you have a drinking problem or a smoking problem or a overconsumption problem, which a lot of us do, get up and go do something. I don't care if you go walk around the neighborhood. I don't care if you go to the grocery store. I don't care if you go to your friend's house and be like, what you doing? Do something, okay? Don't overconsume anything. Don't overconsume anything. It's bad for your body. It's bad for your brain. Whatever's bad for your body, I'm pretty sure it's also bad for your brain. But I don't know, okay? I'm not a nurse or doctor or none of that. So, yeah, maybe you should go see one so they can tell you what's good for your body. And so that you can take care of your body based on what your doctor says. But take care of your body, okay? So the next one is, and this is for my God-fearing women, my God-fearing men. Pray and know the God that you serve. Okay, clock this. Clock this. This is very important because the God that we serve, and I just realized this. I've been thinking a lot lately and just kind of looking at my life, looking at just everything and how it's played out, and I realized that like everything I've ever prayed for, I have gotten. Whether it was like I'm praying for a nice new car and I get it, or whether I'm praying for whatever it is that I'm praying for, even the things that I don't get are still answers to my prayers for things that I want. If I don't get it, it was an answered prayer. Everything that I pray for, I get, and I'm sure you do too. But you have to know the God you serve wants to give you your heart's desires. So when you're praying, you have to know, and this is what I've started to say in my prayers: God, I know that everything I want to pray for, I know the desires of my heart you want to give me. So if I am not getting them, it's because you know that it's not for me. You know that it's not time, or I am not ready. I'm not being a good steward yet. I'm not working. I'm not aligned with where you want me to be, because I know you want to give me what it is I'm asking you for. I'm not working the way I should be working, because you know, faith without work is also dead. So if God is not fulfilling something that I have asked him for, I know it's because it's probably because of me. It's probably because of me. Or it's because I'm not realizing that he has something greater for me, or that whatever I'm asking him for is not good for me. It's not best for me. And I'm going to know that my prayer is answered when he doesn't give it to me in due time. So pray and know the God you serve. Be locked in with God. Be so locked in to where even though you're praying and you're asking God for things, you make sure that you're finding a way to do it by also glorifying him. I know that I want to be a content creator, right? I know, more specifically, I know that I want to do YouTube full time. So that means that I have to not only post consistently so that God can give me the answer to that. I know that if I stop posting, God can't give it to me. I know that if I'm not posting, God ain't gonna give it to me. Cause how I'm gonna get it if I'm not putting in the work? You gotta post videos to be a YouTuber. If God, when I'm, and also where I was going with it before my brain kind of did a little switcheroo is, I'm sitting right here and I'm posting consistently. I'm recording this video, I'm gonna upload it today. But look what I'm talking about right now in this section of this video. God. I'm finding a way to glorify him in spite of what I ask him for, because it is our job to not only ask God for things in selfish ways, but to use the things that we ask God for to glorify him, so that people can see that God is the reason why you were given your heart's desires. Ooh, that's good. That's good. And I'm gonna leave that one there, because I don't think I can. And the next, I went right into the next one already, because the last one was make sure that you're always glorifying God. I just touched that. I don't have to touch it no more. Make sure that you're always glorifying God. Even in times when you feel like your prayers are not being answered how you want them to be, when you want them to be, or even at all, still glorify God. still tell God, God, I know that you know what's best for me more than I could ever know. So I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to get mad. I'm not going to get discouraged. I'm going to continue to be gentle with myself. I'm going to continue to work hard. I'm going to continue to pray. I'm going to continue to be consistent. I'm going to continue to take care of myself. I'm not going to allow myself to fall into a bad place because my prayers are not getting answered, because you know what's best. I'm going to stay in a mental space that continues to glorify you, because I know I'll get my answers. I know my prayers will be answered one way or another. I know you're not going to hear me and ignore me. I know you're not going to hear me because you love me so much. I know you're not going to hear what I'm asking for and just be like, you're not going to pay me dust. You're God. Come on now. Come on now. But y'all, I have to edit and post this video today. And this video is at 22 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna leave y'all with this. If y'all want a part 2, I will give you a part 2. Thank you so much for watching. I'm praying, touching, and agreeing with you right now that 2025 will be your greatest year yet. I know that 2025 will be our greatest year yet if we do the things that I put on my notes app and brought to y'all today. It is completely in God's hands, but it's also partially in ours. And I know that if you're seeing this, if you lock in, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I'm not worried about y'all, but I love you so much. If you made it this far, drop a sparkle emoji, the little sparkle in the chat, in the comment box. And I will see y'all in my next video, which of course will be a vlog. Y'all know I do vlogs, sit down vlog. But I love y'all so much. God bless you. Happy 2025. And yeah, bye.